اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد الطيب المطيب الحبيب المقرب وعلى آله وصحبه وبلغنا بجاهه كل مقصود ومطلب. الحمد لله. نشأ دعاء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نويت تعلم وتعليم وتذكر وتذكير والنفع والانتفاع والإفادة والاستفادة والحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم ودعاء إلى الهدى ودلالة على الخير ابتغاء وجه الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه سبحانه مع لطف وعافية برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. آمين. اللهم إنا نسألك علم لدني ومشرب صافي الهني يا وهاب يا غني. اللهم إنا نسألك علم لدني ومشرب صافي الهني يا وهاب يا غني. اللهم إنا نسألك علم لدني ومشرب صافي الهني يا وهاب يا غني. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alameen. Okay, you all have all seven today, right? You all have all seven. You just you up, you're in wudu, you have nice smells, you have atar on you, your aurat is covered. What else? What else? You're going to be respectful on the chat, inshallah. Or you're facing the Qibla and writing notes in your notebook so you can tell other people. Correct or not? Right? Because some of the stories are really very nice stories, right? All the stories are nice stories because they're all about Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, let us practice this one. Okay, we're gonna practice this one to get together. Okay, so whenever you go to the marketplace, right, you can read this dua. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. في كل لحظة أبدا عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته. Okay, let's go on to our next hadith, number 5. Today we're on hadith number 5. Let me see. Only one person responded to me asking how many got 7 out of 7. Can you all tell me every day? Every day you must tell me, okay? You tell me every day what do you get today? I have to make sure that everybody tries their best. I have to get 7 out of 7 or 6. Okay, 6 or 7. Okay, because I know the Qiblat thing is a bit hard, but everything else is not hard, right? At least 6. At least 6. If you get 7, Alhamdulillah. Okay, Alhamdulillah, more people are saying it. Alhamdulillah khair. Okay, come, let me read the second hadith, right? And then you all read after me, okay? So again, don't unmute yourself, right? Allah will hear you. The angels will hear you, right? And they will write down for you all your rewards for studying knowledge. Okay, come. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Okay, again. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أحب الله لما يغذوكم به من نعمه وأحبوني بحب الله وأحب أهل بيتي لحبي. Okay, again. قال رسول الله. I'll go slowly. Sorry, this time I didn't wait for you all to read. So you all read after me, okay? Just now I forgot. I read the whole thing one go. Okay, again. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أحب الله. say أحب الله لما يغذوكم به من نعمه. Okay. به من نعمه وأحبوني بحب الله وأحب أهل بيتي. Okay, again. وأحب أهل بيتي لحبي رواه مسلم. Okay, let's read the English, okay? The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said. Okay, Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, love Allah for what Allah has nourished you from His blessings. It means all the food Allah has given you, the love Allah has given you, the good health Allah has given you, even the air around you that Allah has given you, the drinks Allah has given you, right? So all of these blessings Allah has given you, you must love Allah, right? Love Allah, right? Because Allah give you everything that is good in your life, Allah give you. No, mashallah. And then Nabi Muhammad said, and love me if you want Allah to love you. So you love Allah, we love Allah because and we must love Allah because Allah give us everything. We must love Allah because Allah give us everything. And then but when now you ask, but does Allah love me? Now I love Allah. Okay, I know I love Allah. Inshallah, I love Allah. I love Allah because I know Allah give me everything. But the biggest question is, does Allah love me? Does Allah love me? If you want to earn Allah's love, then you love the Prophet, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right? So you love me if you want Allah's love. You love me if you want Allah's love, or it could mean love me by Allah's love. By Allah's love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you want Allah to love you, then you love Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And love my family if you want my love. If you love my family, if you want my love, we must love the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who are the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Okay, today the story that I will teach you all, the story of who I will speak about. Three parts, right? In the Hadith, 3 parts. That means got 3 different stories, at least 3 different stories. Right? The first story about all the things that Allah has given us, and for us to love Allah, right? Love Allah. And then second one is, how do we love our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Right? You want Allah to love you. You know, when Allah loves someone, Allah will never punish that person in the hellfire. That is why you want Allah's love, right? When Allah loves someone, He will never punish that person in the hellfire. In fact, Allah will give that person the highest rewards in paradise because Allah loves that person. Right? So someone who has Allah's love has all the goodness in this world and in the next world. MashaAllah. So you want Allah's love. And so you want to love Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it's so easy to love Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So easy to love him because everything about him makes you love him. MashaAllah. And then the family. I will speak about who are the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's go to our story, okay? This was yesterday's story, right? I finished it, right? The date good. Okay, finish the date good story. Okay, new story. Today's story. Let me go to the next part. Okay, today's story is about, I'm going to speak about the family first, okay? The family of Rasulullah. So we're going to go backwards. In the hadith, we're going to go backwards, right? Because you want Allah's love. I want to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right, so we're going backwards in the story. Okay, so the first story today, right? Sorry, story number apa? Story number 18. Okay, story number 18 is, I'll put here, okay? Right, the reward, the lesson is the reward The reward of loving the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay. So you want Nabi Muhammad sallam to love you, right? You want Nabi Muhammad sallam to be happy with you. You love his family. Who are his family? Who is the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Who can tell me? Who is counted? Who are the people who are counted as the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Who can tell me? You can tell me on the chat. Ask you on the chat. Who can tell me? Like, who can tell me who are the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Okay, let's see. Sayyidah Khadija, naam. Can we make it more general? Sayyidah Khadija and what? And all the wives. Okay, can we see all the wives? Okay, so the first group of people, there are groups of people, okay, who are in the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The first group are all the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, and you can put their names there. You can say Khadija. Who knows who has memorized all their names? Sayyidah Khadija. You say that you go in order. Okay, Sayyidah Sauda, right? Sayyidah Aisha. Right, this thing move. I Sayyidah Aisha. Let's move. Okay, Sayyidah Sauda, Sayyidah Aisha. Who else? Do you know who? Sayyidah Hafsa, Sayyidah Salama. Do you know who they are? Do you know who are the 11 wives of Rasulullah? There's 11 of them. 11 of them. Who else? Who else? Who else? Anyone can name all the wives or not? Who? What is that? Sayyidah Khadija, Sayyidah Sauda, Sayyidah Aisha, Sayyidah Hafsa, Sayyidah Salama. Come. Give me all the names. Give me all the names. Sayyidah. Sophia, right? Sayyidah Sophia.
Zainab.
Talking about the wives, okay? Sayyidah Zainab. There's two Zainabs. Nabi Muhammad SAW has two wives. Both of them are named Zainab. In case I put two Zainabs, okay? Right? Bint Khuzama and Zainab binti Jahsh. There's two of them are named Zainab. And some more, there's 11, okay? Some more, who else? Sayyidah Zainab and Sayyidah Juwairiyah. Sayyidah Maimunah. Right? And Sayyidah, how many do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more. I'm missing out one more person. Who else? Ramla, yes. Or she's also called as Habibah. Okay, she's Habibah. Or her other name is Ramla. Okay, she's known as Ramla or Habibah. Right? There are how many of them? 11. Okay. Salama, her other name is Hind. Okay, so you know if you hear, hey, I thought there is a Hind. Yes, she's also called Salama. Okay, let me put both her names there, okay? Hind. Right? Habibah, let me put her name there, Ramla. Okay, tamam. Let's put his children, right? All his children. Who are all his children? All the children of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who can tell me the names of all the children? From in order, come in order. From oldest to youngest. His oldest child is, who's the oldest child? Who's the oldest child of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Oldest child. Who is the oldest child of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Oldest child is Al-Qasim. Al-Qasim is the oldest one. Then Zainab. Then, yeah, give all the answers. I don't give all the answers. And after that, after Zainab, after Zainab is Ruqayya. Naam, Ruqayya. Right, Ruqayya. And then, who is after Ruqayya? You must know our Prophet Prophet's family, okay? Everybody must memorize. Who are his family members? We must memorize. Who are the family members of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Ruqayya and then who? Al-Qasim, Zainab, Ruqayya, Kulthum, right? Kulthum, and then the one who is the most beloved person, the best woman in the entire world, in this world and the next world, the best of the best woman. Who is she? Sayyidah Fatimah Zahra. Now, Fatimah Zahra. Fatima Az-Zahra. MashaAllah. And then the last child of Nabi Muhammad. No. Two more. There's two more actually.
Abdullah.
Abdullah, right? Abdullah. So they say At-Tahir. Abdullah At-Tahir. He's also called At-Tayyib. Okay, he has two nicknames. His nicknames. His name is Abdullah, but he has two nicknames: At-Tahir, At-Tayyib. And then last child. This last child is
Ibrahim.
not from Sayyidah Khadija. All of them are from
Ibrahim.
Sayyidah Khadija. Correct. Correct. MashaAllah. The last one is Ibrahim. Ibrahim. Okay. Right. So all of the children are from Sayyidah Khadija. And Sayyidah Khadija gave birth to all of them except the last one. The last one is not from Sayyidah Khadija. He was from Sayyidah Maria. Okay, Sayyidah Maria gave birth to him. Tamam. Okay, these are the children of Rasulullah. Do you know who are his grandchildren? Oh, let me ask you, are grandchildren part of the family? Are you all grandchildren? Are all of you your grandchildren? Are grandchildren part of the family? Yes or no? Are they part of the family? Yes, of course. Of course, you are part of your family, right? I'm not going to say, oh, all the families invited for my party. Then say, can we bring grandchildren? Grandchildren are part of the family, correct? Yes, oh, grandchildren, you are part of the family. Okay, who can tell me some of the names? Okay, I won't expect all the names, but some of the names of the grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, the most popular one, the most famous one is Yes,
Ustazah.
Al-Hassan. Yes.
Is it
Yes, who's
Hassan
calling
and
you?
Hussein?
Yes, Al-Hassan is, but they're not the oldest grandchildren, you know. Why I spell grandchildren wrongly? Sila nobody told me. Grandchildren. Okay. Right. They are not the oldest grandchildren. There is an oldest one. You know who's the oldest grandchild? Who's the oldest grandchild of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Not from Sayyidah Fatima Zahra, from another daughter. He's Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? His sons, let me highlight the sons, okay? The sons, Abdullah and Ibrahim, all the sons passed away when they were only 2 years old or less than 2 years old. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his sons did not grow so old, didn't grow. Right, by 1 year old, walking and talking a bit, so cute, baby, and then they fall sick, they have a fever, and they pass away. Right, very difficult, right, to see babies pass away. It's very painful to see babies pass away. Right, but Nabi Muhammad, all his three sons, all of them passed away when they were still babies. Right. Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu wives, right, two of them passed away before him. Okay. Zainab bint al-Khuzama and Sayyidah Khadija. Only two passed away before him. The rest of them passed away after him. Okay. And he was very sad when his wife Sayyidah Khadija passed away. Very sad. Okay. Al-Hasan al-Hussein. Okay. But the oldest one is called Umama. Okay, Sayyidah Umama, she is the granddaughter of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Sayyidah Zainab. The granddaughter of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from who? Sayyidah Zainab. Sayyidah Zainab also has a son called Ali. Okay, she's a son called Ali. Okay, Sayyidah Ruqayya had a son called Abdullah. There are also other grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sayyidah Kulsum did not have any children. Right? She also passed away, she didn't have any children. Sayyidah Fatima Zahra actually had 6 children. Not just 2, she had 6. So Sayyidah Zainab had 2. It said that she had 2. Sayyidah Ruqayya had 1. Okay, Abdullah, she had 1. All right. So Sayyidah Zainab, she said that it says that Sayyidah Ruqayya has 2 also, but some say that she has 1. Okay, Allahu Alam. So Sayyidah Umama is the first granddaughter. And Nabi Muhammad loved her so much. There's so many stories of Nabi Muhammad and her. Like his first granddaughter. And she grew and she got married. She got married to Sayyidina Ali. Then she got married to Sayyidina Ali. She grew up and she became a woman. And she had children also, She had children. Right. So these are all the grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-Hasan, Al-Hussein. There is one more son called Al-Muhsin. Al-Muhsin passed away very young. Right, they all passed away young. Okay, I'll tell you, Sayyidina Ali passed away young as a toddler. a toddler, small boy. Sayyidina Abdullah passed away young as a toddler as well. Sayyidina Muhsin
Taza.
passed away young. So many of them passed away young, yes.
Taza.
It's very sad. Yes.
Sayyidina Umama, she married to Sayyidina Ali. Which Ali?
Sayyidina Ali, the husband of Sayyidah Fatimah Zahra, but after Sayyidah Fatimah Zahra passed away, Sayyidah
Oh,
Fatimah Zahra is married to Sayyidina Ali, right? So
yes.
before she passed away, she told Sayyidina Ali to marry her niece, Sayyidah Umama. The time Sayyidah Umama was already a woman. She was already a big woman. And she said that because she only trusts her niece to look after her little children. Because when she passed away, her sons were 8 years old and 9 years old. 8 or 9 years old. They're still small. She wanted that the stepmother, right? When Sayyidina Ali marries, like, become a stepmother, right? She wants the stepmother to look after her children very well. And who can be the best stepmother to her children? Her own niece, right? Their own cousin. And Sayyidina Ali married Sayyidina Hassan's cousin. Yeah, so that the cousin look after them. The old cousin looked after them. Right? That is why she said, marry my niece Umama. So that she will look after my children when I pass away. Right? If Sayyidina Ali married somebody else and that person was mean to Sayyidina Fatimah Zahra's children, you won't like it, right? So marry somebody in the family. Marry someone who loves my children as much as I love them. Like that, okay? And then she also had 3 more children. Okay, I haven't started my story today yet. Oh no. But this is very important information. I'm going to test all of you about this information. Okay, make sure you memorize who are the wives, who are the children, who are the grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sayyidah Fatimah Zahra also had 3 girls, and she named her 3 girls, her 3 daughters, after her sisters. Because all of her sisters passed away before her. All her sisters passed away before her. So she actually named her children, her daughters, after her sisters. MashaAllah. So she had 3 daughters, right? She had a daughter named Ruqayya, right? I put in order. And then Kulthum, okay, and Zainab. Okay, she had 3 daughters as well. Sayyidah Fatima Az-Zahra. Okay, if I'm not wrong, I think it was Sayyidah Zainab that passed away young or Sayyidah Ruqayya passed away young. One of them passed away very young. Okay, you got number 4. Yes, number 4. Number 4. Who can give me the names of some of the great? Because I want to teach you all about the family, right? I'm gonna go down a bit more. The great grandchildren. Let me ask you, who here is a great grandchild? Anybody here has a great grandmother or great grandfather? Anybody here has a great grandmother or great grandfather or not? Anybody here is a great grandchild or not? Are you a great grandchild? Like your parents' grandparents, right? Your parents' grandparents are still around. Oh, mashallah, so many of you, your parents still have grandparents, mashallah. My own nephews and nieces, they don't have great grandparents anymore because I have no more grandparents. All my grandparents passed away already. Right. Some of you still let your parents have grandparents, mashallah. So that means you are a great grandchild, right? You are the child of your parents, you are the grandchild of your grandparents, and you are the great grandchild of your great grandparents. Mashallah. Right? Understand or not? Do you understand? Right? So your parents' are your grandparents, your grandparents' parents are your great grandparents. Oh, mashallah. Right. Who can tell me just a few names of the great or the most popular of the great grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad SAW. You know who's the most popular one? There's one of them who's the most popular. Who knows the most popular of the great grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad SAW? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Sayyidina? 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 Who can tell me? Anybody knows? I'm gonna see who can get a bonus question. Who can tell me? Sayyidina who?
Zainal.
It's a very famous name.
Zainal Abidin.
Yes, correct. Well done. Sayyidina Ali Zainal Abidin. That is one of the most popular great grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Sayyidina Ali Zainal. Right, Zainal. All of them got Sayyidina, okay? Because all of them a lot of names. I just said the Sayyidina, right? Just now, but I didn't type it out. The last one, Sayyidina Ali Zainal Abidin. Okay, from Sayyidina Ali Zain al-Abidin, right? And also, so you see, and let me just show you all, okay? Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein. Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein, right? They are the ones who had many children. Okay, Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein. So that means Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family oh, Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah, 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 Allah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Is she okay? Come, 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 come. I think her leg is injured. Yeah, her leg is injured. You didn't see her. Carry her, carry her. Okay, okay. Let's check whether her leg is injured. Okay, Bismillah. Okay, Alhamdulillah, got shocked. Okay, Sayyida Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein, right? They are the only ones who had many, many children. Okay, let me put them in different color, okay? Maybe I highlight them in green. Okay, they had many children after that. So the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, let me ask you all. Do you think the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is here, is still around in our time? That means, like, are there people now who are the great, 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 great grandchildren of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Are they around? Yes, they are around. So the family is still around, okay? The family, they are still around. Today, I want to tell you a story about Imam Basaudan. But later on, okay, in a while. The family is still around. The family is coming from where? The family is from Sayyidina Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein. Naam. So when you know people today and their names are Sayyid so-and-so, or Sharifa so-and-so, or Habib so-and-so, or Hababa so-and-so, right? So there are people who have names like that, and more than that, because all of the Habib and Hababa, they are from Sayyid al-Hussein, or the Sharifa and the Sayyid, they are from Sayyid al-Hussein. From Sayyid al-Hassan, there are also a lot in the world who are from Sayyidina al-Hassan. So he has also a family, mashallah. So Sayyidina Abidin, he has his family, and then you have people in our time. How do we know who are the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? You say descendants. Descendants. How spell descendants? Even E, is it? I don't know. Right? No, it's wrong. Wrong spelling. Sila spells wrongly. Okay. Descendants. Okay. So descendants of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you will see they have the name, the word Sayyid in front of their name. They have the word Sharifa. Sharifa also in front of the name. Or some of them, they are called Habib and Hababa. Okay, so if you hear somebody Habib Umar, that means you know Habib Umar is family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know about Hababa Maryam. Oh, Hababa Maryam is from the family. Yes, she is. Or maybe you go to school. When you went to school and you see, hey, my friend's name is Sharifa Hamida. Oh, Sharifa Hamida, that means family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Or Sayyid Harun, or Sayyid Nuh, or Sayyid Abdul Qadir, or Sharif al-Lulu. Then you hear, oh yes, these are family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because their name has Sayyid and Sharifa in front. That means we know they are the family. Why is it important for us to know who are the family? Important because Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, love the family, right? When he said love the family, how am I supposed to love them when I don't know who they are? In my time, in my country, who are the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So when I see their name and I see the word Sharifa, okay, I know this girl, she's the family. She's in my class. Oh, so I know she's the family. Oh, I see this boy, his name Sayyid Mikail, for example. Oh, that means he's the family. I know he's from the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, 8 more minutes. I'm going to tell you one story, okay? I haven't told any story at all today, because I was explaining a lot of things today. The story today is about Imam Basaudan. MashaAllah. Imam Basaudan is a great Imam in Hadramaut, right here where I live. I'm living in Tarim. He's a great Imam, right? And he's a very pious person. Pious meaning he's very religious and he's always worshipping and obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He does a lot of dhikr every day and reads a lot of Quran, right? And he helps the people and he loves the people and the people love him. Right, so this Imam Ba Saudan. Maybe some of you every Tuesday, if you all read Hadrabau Saudan, Hadrabau Saudan is written by him. He wrote it. Right, so the story here is like this. Imam Ba Saudan, he is not one of the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because if he was the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his name would be Habib, right? But because his name is not Habib, his name is Sheikh Abdullah Ba Saudan, or Imam Basaudan, we know he is not the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oh, but he loves the family. He really loves the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Really, 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 really loves the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, Imam Basaudan, if any of you have ever come to Tarim, right, and you go to his grave, he's high up on a mountain. To get to his grave, you must climb stairs after stairs after stairs after stairs. So many stairs just to get on top the mountain, and you walk through a masjid and you come to his grave. Right. So his house used to be up a mountain. Right. So one night, he heard a knock on his door. Oh, what's going on? He heard a knock because he's in his house, and there's the door. Okay. So he had a knock on his door and someone said, Assalamu alaikum. And you know, in the past, right, they don't have wood in front of the door. They just have like a cloth. Most of them just hang a cloth right in front of the door to cover the door. So someone outside said, Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. Can I spend the night here tonight with you? Can I spend the night with you? I said, someone outside his door. So Imam Basaudan said, Wa alaikum assalam. Come in, come in, come in. Who is there? Like, who is outside? And outside the house, I'm going to use green to show, outside the house, there was a man, right? There was a man. And you know what? Imam Basaudan, he loves the Prophet ﷺ and the family of Prophet ﷺ so much that when he just looks at someone's face, he can see the light of Nabi Muhammad ﷺ in that face if that person is the family of Nabi Muhammad ﷺ. Imam Basaudan can just see, look at someone's face, he can tell already. This person is the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the person outside his house, right, was someone from the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but he was not a very proper person. But he's from the family. He is from the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's descendants. Remember what is descendants? Descendants is great, 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 great grandchildren. Okay, descendants. All right. So he knows this man is one of the descendants of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was really sweaty, and he was not. He was very unkempt, right? He was very messy. This man, oh dear, what's going on, right? And he had come, and he was muddy, right? He was muddy, wearing wearing dirty clothes, and in his hand there was a string, a rope tied to his donkey. Draw donkey long ears. I think donkey has long ears. Okay, he had tied his donkey. Right? He had a rope tied to his donkey. Okay, so Imam Basaran saw, when he looked at the man, straight away he could recognize, this man is from the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Say, marhaban, marhaban, welcome, welcome, come in, come in, come in, come in, come into my house, come into my house. Oh, you're from the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Come into my house, come into my house, come on, come into my house. Right, and then the man said, right, the man said, okay, next time I'll tell you all one thing, okay? No chatting on the chat when I'm telling stories, okay? Chat is for answering questions, okay? Or asking questions. But don't chat on the chat when I am telling stories, okay? I tell you all one, to be polite on the chat. No chatting, okay? Can. If not, I will stop my story and we stop the class there. Okay? Next time I see anyone chatting on the chat, talking about things that's not about the story, not asking questions about the story, and not answering questions, I will stop the story right there. Okay, tamam. Right, so Imam Basaudan, and you know what Imam Basaudan, he can even smell, yeah, he can smell the scent of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in anybody who is the family. So he can smell like a nice smell coming from this man. Like a very slight smell he can smell, right? A very slight smell, right? But this smell smells of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he knows this man is one of the Ahlul Bayt, which means the family of Nabi Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So marhaban, marhaban, come in, come in, come in, come, and you can stay, you can spend the night in my house, no problem. And the man said, okay. So he came in with his dirty shoes and his muddy shoes and everything. And he said, what about my donkey? I don't want to leave my donkey out there outside the house. It's cold out there. It's winter night. So in Dawan can be very cold. They're in Dawan. It's near Tarim. And he said, my donkey needs to come in too. It's cold out there. And then Basaran said, oh, it's okay. Come, your donkey as well. Bring the donkey in. Bring the donkey in. Right? And the man said, okay. Right? Me and my donkey. Right? So he and his donkey both entered the house of Imam Basaudan. And then the man said to Imam Basaudan, oh Imam, right? Oh Imam, my feet ache. Right? My feet ache and I'm hungry. Right? Is that, let me draw him in the house, okay? My feet ache and I'm hungry. Can you, and my donkey also, his feet is also aching because we climbed up the mountain. And both of us climbed up the mountain, been walking the entire day. Our feet are sore and they are aching. Can you massage me? And after you massage me, can you massage my donkey? Huh? This man is asking for a lot of things, right? So, but Imam Basaran said, yes, no problem. You're the family, No problem. Ahlan wa sahlan. Come. I'll give you cushions. I'll give you a bed. I'll give you a mattress, right? For you. And the man said, and my donkey. And Imam Basiran said, okay, and your donkey as well. I'll give him a mattress to sit on, to lie down on. Your donkey gets a mattress. You get a mattress. Okay. And then, come, I'm going to give you all dinner and I'm going to massage your legs. And the man said, and my donkey. he's so worried about his donkey. And Imam Basiran said, yes, and your donkey as well. I'll give him food and I'll give your donkey, I'll massage your donkey. Don't worry, I'll massage your donkey. And the man said, oh, okay, let's do it. Right. So Imam Basaudan gave the man and his donkey dinner. He massaged the legs of the man and his donkey, and he gave the man and his donkey a blanket and together with a mattress to sleep on. Oh, okay. Tomorrow I will continue the story. Okay, what happened after that? Do you think this man is really like a bit too much asking the imam? And everybody knows he's a big imam. He's a very knowledgeable imam. Do you think it's a bit too much? Ask the imam to massage his donkey and ask the imam to tuck his donkey in into bed. Right, a bit like, but the Imam is so good. Even to the donkey, he did it. To the donkey. Ya Allah. Okay, tomorrow we continue, okay? Okay, let's do our salawat after hadith. And tomorrow I continue. What happened with this Imam? Because he really honored the family of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When you honor the family, right? See what happened to him. Okay, let's say our dua. اللهم صل أفضل صلواتك على أسعد المخلوقاتك حبيب الله سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومدد كلماتك كلما ذكرك وذكره الذاكرون وغفل عن ذكرك وذكر الغافلون اللهم صل أفضل صلواتك على أسعد المخلوقاتك حبيب الله سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومدد كلماتك كلما ذكرك وذكره الذاكرون وغفل عن ذكرك وذكر الغافلون اللهم صل أفضل صلواتك على أسعد المخلوقاتك حبيب الله سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومدد كلماتك كلما ذكرك وذكره الذاكرون وغفل عن ذكرك وذكر الغافلون في كل لحظة أبدا عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزينة عرشه ومداد كلماته الفاتحة أن الله يرزقنا علما نافعا وعملا خاصا بالصيام ودلل الهدى ويسر بقول النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وإلى أرواح معالمنا ومشايخنا وذوي الحقوق علينا وإلى حضرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم. الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Okay, only Ustazah, I'm not the host right now, so I can't off the live streaming. Only the host can off. So I can't off it, okay? So don't open your videos, okay? Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Assalamualaikum Ustazah. Thank you Ustazah.
Thank you. Bye.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye.
Bye. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
Bye bye. Assalamualaikum Ustazah. Assalamualaikum.
Dah, sila berikan.